So Biden was out and about yesterday before the verdict. He was talking in Philadelphia, pandering as only he can to a black audience to try to tell him how great he is and how every promises he's made, his promises kept. This is his new slogan now for the African American community. Which
what promise?
I'm not exactly sure what exactly he's promised or kept, but that's what he's pitching, and here's how it went. Roll that.
It's good to be almost home. I just live down the road a little bit.
Oh, stop.
Thank you, Kamala, for your partnership. It is a partnership. And how about another round of applause for our great vice president? If I introduce everybody, I'll be here all night. Baltimore, Maryland. They say it down Baltimore, not Baltimore. I want to introduce you to the mayor, the governor of the great state of Maryland. In case you haven't noticed, it looks like he can still play, too.
Mayor, governor.
Baltimore.
Because Black America voted in 2020, please have a seat if you can. Have a seat.
He did it again?
So I came today to speak the truth. But we're changed that with the Recovery Act right now. I promised to access affordable high-speed internet because now internet is just as important as it was in the days of Franklin Roosevelt. As Kamala just explained, debated this, but
you gotta be kidding me! He did not just say that.
Debated. Seniors with diabetes are now paying $35 for instance instead of $400.
He's scared. They scared him. He's like, who are these people?
Kamala says there's some school down in Washington. If in fact they're able to change some of the justices when they retire and put in really progressive judges, like we've always had. Tell me that won't change your life when Trump justices are already gutting voting rights, overturning Roe, decimating affirmative action, and so much more. Trump takes credit for sending all the pandemic relief checks alone. You know, the same exact builder on either side of 95 build the same houses. If it's a black community, it's lowered the value from the very day it's built. The billionaires only had to pay 25% to raise $400 billion. We'd be able to do everything we're doing now and still reduce the debt. Trump is trying to make the country forget just how dark and unsettling things were when he was president. But we'll never forget lying around and him lying around, actually.
Yeah, lying around.
And lying about how serious the pandemic was.
The Trump said lying about
history.
Yeah.
We're going to write black history because it's American history. To me, the values of diversity, equality, inclusion are literally, and that's not kidding, the core strengths of America. On Memorial Day, I proudly stood with a black man. No, I'm serious.
Good for you.
What do you think he would have done on January 6th if black Americans had stormed it? Think about this. What do you think would have happened if black Americans had stormed the Capitol?
Some did.
I don't think he'd be talking about pardons. What? It's the same guy who wanted to tear gas you.
What?
As you peacefully protested George Floyd's murder. The same guy
Remember the fire?
who still calls the Central Park Five guilty, even though they were exonerated.
Peacefully.
He's that landlord who denies housing applications because of the color of your skin. He's that guy who won't say Black Lives Matter and invokes neo-Nazi Third Reich terms.
What?
I'm showing you who I am, and Trump has shown you who he is. And today, Donald Trump is pandering and peddling lies and stereotypes for your vote so he can win for himself, not for you. When the full promise of America is not available to every person in this country, regardless of race, we've got work to do. What's at stake is nothing less than the fundamental ideal of America that defines America. So my question for you is simple, a simple one. Spread the word. We've come too far from where we started. Told me the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far, though, to leave me. My fellow Americans, I don't think the good Lord brought us this far to leave us behind. We just have to remember who we are. We're the United States of America, and there's nothing beyond our capacity when we act together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you.
Wow.
That was hard to watch.
That is Crazytown, man.
That was hard
That
to
is-
watch.
Is Looney Tune.
That is Looney Tunes Crazytown, that
That
guy.
is
He is the most single biggest divisive
It's Looneyville.
wrecking ball just out. He is the most divisive. Man, I thought Obama was. And I tell you, this guy gives him a real close run for his money on being the most anti-American, anti-everything we stand for, divisive, purposefully divisive, trying to divide people, class warfare, put everybody in a box. It's just unbelievable, that kind of language.
Yeah.